When did you decide to do the actual mainstream content though? And what was that like the first time?
I had booked some of my shoots myself, just self-booked like things in Florida and decided I just wanted to keep working. I was just like really enjoying it. I was like I want to keep getting booked, you know.
Mm.
So I just knew that like being with an agency would be able to continue that.
What was your first boy girl scene like, considering your previous partners were
Hmm.
people that you were like really with and
Yeah.
you actually knew on a more personal level?
Um, I don't know. I weirdly felt comfortable doing it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what I've discovered through doing all of this is that everything I do, I'm never really that scared or that by it. So I'm just like, oh, this is kind of cool, you know?
You're like, I'm
And
a stranger. It's all
yeah,
good.
like, I mean, I think I was scared a little bit right before the first couple shoots I
Uh-huh.
did, just because I was so sheltered. I was like, is this person gonna kill me? You
I
know,
mean,
like,
having never really had like casual,
Yeah.
and then switching to having like someone that you barely know at all, that you've probably
They're a
only
complete stranger.
yeah,
I
you
mean,
talked to them for
really.
like maybe 20
yeah,
minutes or whatever. Like that must have been a pretty crazy transition. Like I started porn, but I already had a lot of experience with girls that I
yeah.
barely knew. So
Yeah, it was totally normal for Adam.
at one point, Lena was a girl I was having that I
I
barely
mean,
knew.
we had a really casual, like, buddy type relationship in the beginning.
This
Yeah.
is true. Yeah. So what was that like?
Um, it was extreme, I guess, but I feel like I always sort of do extreme things, you know? I kind of always know what I want and I'll just sort of go with it.
Mm.
Hmm.
And everyone around me is kind of shocked by it, you know, like when I had a kid really young or decided to get into or move to California randomly. I feel like everything I do is just sort of extreme, but it always just makes me happy, you know? And I feel like I've just been influenced by the people I've met through the industry, and they're all like really good people and just make me feel good. And I like
Hmm.
working with them. So I'm just like, if this makes me happy and, you know, just good things come from it, I'm just gonna keep going.
Right. Definitely. Have you discovered anything about yourself through?
Yeah, I think I'm a lot more open-minded than, you know, most people.
Mm.
And I like to be a performer. I think it's really fun and it's a passion of mine. So just being able to incorporate performing and is like really
What's
cool.
something that you didn't think you were like into before, and now you're like, oh, I'm kind of into that.
Um, I feel like just like stuff like that, you know, because
You
before
ever
I'd
had
never really
you
done
know?
anything. So yeah, just like having more people involved. You know, I think before that was really intimidating, but now I'm like, oh, this is like it's really
Yeah.
cool, you know.
It isn't for sure. Like, okay.
Yeah,
Sometimes even
you're like, I don't know what
now,
to do,
I'm like,
you
where
know?
do I go? And sometimes I really just want to watch him and the other girl, and then I feel like, okay, are people gonna think that I don't want to participate? Like I'm not
That's
into
what
the
it would look
girl,
like. It's gonna
Yeah.
you
look like
know?
you're
But
sitting
it's
there
like
mad, you know?
sometimes I'm just like, this looks really cool. Like I just
Yeah.
want to watch it, but it's like I don't know. It's not like I don't want to be in it. It's just kind
Yeah.
of fun to view. The same way it's fun to watch. I'm like watching it in person.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly.